There's a corrupted recording here, along with a flight path. Route starts in the air nearby.
Hard to believe all this might just end.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad about just dropping that on you.
At least you were honest. Because I haven't been honest with you. Those paintings we saw in Laundra's old building, I recognized the style. My sister painted them. She's one of them. One of his followers. I wanted to hide it from you. Or hide it from myself, maybe. She's gone. I've lost her. And I feel like I've lost my tribe, too. Now you tell me that the world is ending? What am I supposed to do with all that?
Seika.
What's the point?
Seika, I completely understand why you wouldn't tell me that. It's okay. But your sister? Your people? They are a part of you. Nothing can change that. You have to fight for them. To save them from Laundra, but maybe even to save them from themselves. And you will. That's just you. That's part of what makes you... great. You don't have to do it alone, okay? I will help you, I promise. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
We need to find a way onto that peninsula.
The currents are too strong for swimming.
Yeah. And if we fly or take your skiff, that tower will knock us out.
I was thinking, there's a machine that can fly and dive below the surface. The Water Wing.
I thought you said the towers blasted a bunch of them out of the sky.
Yeah. But if we were riding one, maybe we could do better. Time our dives to duck below shots from the tower. Can that spear of yours tame one?
No. Not yet, at least. Are there any water wings left? Do you think you could find one?
There have been a few sightings since we took down the first tower. I could ask around the settlement.
Okay, let me know when you have a lead. In the meantime, I'll work on the override.
Gotta admit, I'm not exactly looking forward to the ride.
Seika seems better. Good.
Okay, part of me is glad my finger slipped and I missed my commentary button
Gonna need some support for this one.
before that cutscene.
Do you think you and Gaia can modify my Sunwing override to work on water wings?
The two machines do share a lot of similar code. We might be able to patch together a software update at the fabrication terminal. But we'll need some data from a water wing's ballast regulator, and it's in the safe.
Honest.
Guy and I will prep everything here in the meantime. Stay safe.
Seika mentioned there used to be water wings near Fleet's End. The Zenith tower we took down blasted them out of the sky, so I should be able to dive for the parts.
That cutscene fucking baffled me. Oh, you're kidding me. God fucking damn it. Last video. Yeah, I know, I did. Oh, shit. Last video, I know I didn't do any commentary for because I was just mostly running around collecting stuff. The only really interesting thing from a narrative perspective was meeting that Oseram guy again. As soon as I heard him in there, I'm like, oh, it's going to be him, isn't it? And I actually kind of like that. I like this character. I actually really like that moment. That was the most heartfelt moment and most Aloy-like moment that I think I have felt in this entire goddamn game. Not just the DLC, but in this game. And I mean, her trying to help Seika, telling her that, you know, oh, well, you know, I just don't get that. Because it's the, oh, you do, you know, she basically pulled a Fast and the Furious, you know, the most important thing is family. And Coronas, but mostly family. You know, but has that really been a thing for Aloy? I mean, she helps her friends, sure, but, you know, it's the, oh, the tribe, you know, your tribe is important. Where you come from is important. Is that, I mean, I guess where she comes from is important, because the whole thing of her finding out she's a clone, but this is the problem between Aloy. She's just so inconsistent from the first game to the second game. And then in that scene, they're trying to make her a lot more kind and empathetic, but she's not been that way for most of this game. I'm just baffled. This relationship forming between her and Seika, it's, oh, I'm falling in love with you. Oh my gosh, you're so great. Like, what the fuck have you...
It's a good place to start looking for those water wing parts.
You know, I'm like, you two haven't really had any actual conversations like this. I think it was last video, or it was 2 videos ago, or however many videos ago, I was mentioning it's like it's like slamming 2 action figures together.
Looks like I'm in the right place. A ballast regulator.
You know, I mean, that was the feeling that gave me. I'm just, you know, it's Aloy's saying, you know, when she's like, oh, well, I didn't tell you the painting. I could tell that was my sister's. It's like, oh, I could see why you didn't want to tell me. No, I didn't. Why are you keeping that a secret? Aloy kind of keeping the world might be coming to an end. And, you know, from alien robots and all this shit. Sure, mostly because we haven't...
Gotta get clear of these snap laws.
You know, mostly because she hasn't, as far as I understand, hasn't sat down with Seika and had the whole conversation about the old ones and what, you know, what happened with the world and Gaia and all this shit.
Got it. And... done. Sending the software update to you now. Once you apply it to the override module on your spear, it should work on any water wing you find.
Thanks, Beta.
Anytime. Good luck up there.
I'm gonna need a workbench to apply the update.
But yeah, they've not... They haven't had any real time together. Again, it's not like if she ended up with Erend. Would have made total sense. You know, they where actually they've seemed to be friends. They've, always kind of had this weird flirty relationship going back and forth between them. Personally, I think that was the one, given their chemistry, was the most likely character. Or hell, again, like I said, you wanted to do a girl-girl relationship. Have her get together with having her get together with Zoe after Varl died. That's a little bit in bad taste. But same with the Quen chick. She just didn't strike me as her and Aloy being good, like a good match that way. But that chick from the scrap heap, but you could have brought her into this one maybe in some way, shape, or form, and it would have worked a whole hell of a lot better. Because at least they have some history, they have some chemistry. While Aloy and Seika, this is the most narcissistic relationship ever, because they're essentially the same character.
I'm headed there now. If you need to resupply, now's a good time. Once you get there, we should head out right away.
Got it. I'll see you there.
Because I would very much like to know, how is...
We'll finally catch up with him and drive. Figure out what he's doing with the other Quen. Stop him before he can fire up his radioactive rocket.
That just sounds like such a weird mouthful, radioactive rocket. But how are Aloy and Seika any different? They are the same character. I don't know. I believe from what I have looked up...
Around here somewhere.
I'm here. Water wings are down on the beach. Take your pick.
From what I've looked up, after I finish this For His Amusement quest that I'm doing right now, once I finish this quest, the final side quest will be available. Yes, there's only 3 in this this DLC, which part of me wants to sit here and scream. Yeah, Frozen Wilds was way better than this, but there's that DLC. We can get the final trying to think what to call it. We can get the final Pangea figure. We can finish all of those flight viewpoint things. I'll probably do what I did in the last video, would just do non-commentary and wrap that shit up. Be a lot of fetch questing.
Okay. Ready to take this thing to Londres Park?
Yeah, but first. My friend helped me make this diving mask. Keep you from drowning out there.
But what about you?
It's okay. We'll be fine.
Wait, what?
Okay. We're doing this?
What? So instead of her drowning, you're gonna drown? Yet you're the person who has to, drive the fucking thing?
Hold on! I'll time our dives to avoid the tower's fire!
Hope this works! Aloy! Incoming! Whoa! I can actually breathe down here.
Alright, you know what? That's actually pretty cool.
Look out!
Oh shit, it's too shallow. I thought I had some more coverage, or I had some more clearance.
We're hit! Damn it!
There we go.
We're gonna take a hit! Just keep going! Almost there, Aloy! Go! Here. Thanks.
So what was the point of giving that to her?
Shall we?
Because one of us had to hold our breath. Was it to add the thing so we couldn't just swim the whole time?
I was worried about you.
I'm all right. Thanks. Well, we're here. Let's find Londra.
So wait a minute. The girl who grew, she's a Marine.
You seen Walter today?
No.
You know, she's a Marine.
Volcano since the last batch came.
Has been hanging out on boats and everything. You know, the Quen seem a lot more like seafaring than Aloy, who grew up in the forests. So Aloy can hold her breath more than Seika can. And I get it. They took the mask away to add the mechanics so you had to actually go up and down and hold your breath and everything. But I don't know what I would have done without you.
Path leads toward that Zenith defense system.
But
I'll have to try
but
this
you
later. Another improvised transmitter. If I want its data, I'll need to follow its flight path.
yeah. I think the whole thing. I think that whole thing that was just. I think if you would have left it alone and just said, "Oh, the water wing can't be underwater for
The last batch don't take
for more than just a little bit, otherwise it's gonna lose all its speed or whatever." I think it would have worked. I just don't get. I don't get how the hell they could give us Horizon Zero Dawn and then just give us this.
Hope they show
I
up.
don't want to say
spoiling
generic
for-
because I mean the technical aspect, like the actual gameplay shit they made,
the
it
shield.
isn't bad. I actually very much
We'll have
enjoy
to find
it.
another way in.
Like, God damn, man, what is happening to the fucking writers?
I don't get what this place was for.
I mean, essentially, I'm saying I think people's technical skill in creating games is good, but people's ability to write stories is just fucking dying. I mean, again, I think it has to do with theme over story, actual. And when I say story, actual narrative.
Productions. Another one of his businesses, I guess.
Fine,
Like he wanted to have a hand in everything.
Stories need to have, stories can have themes. Stories can have a deeper meaning, can be whatever. But when that theme or message or whatever and I've said this so many times, when it overtakes, go watch EFAP. I mean, they'll say the same fucking thing. When it overtakes the actual narrative and the consistency and the performance and all the important shit. What you're left is just preaching, and I don't want to listen to it. Ugh. Sorry, I'm really fucking annoyed. Okay.
Up she goes.
I'm hungry. I think you got snatching some extra rations.
Forget it. Everything's locked up. And Fetter's the only one with a key.
I know Fetter. A real bastard, even before Laundra came along.
This key sure sounds useful, though.
Keep them marked so I can kind of know what way they're facing. Oh. I was reading some manga recently where dude literally kills a guy, grabs him by the ear, rips his fucking face off, and then does exactly that, like grabs him by the hair and just slams his head against the ground.
big creature. I think it's a dinosaur. A diviner once told me about them. But what's one doing here?
I think this was a set for a hollow.
All this stuff for something that's not real? Huh.
If anybody's curious, heard me say that. Oh, that sounds fucking cool. Yeah, it's a manga series about a kid who he was bullied, you know, as a child, but the ringleader, the bully, is a fucking psychopath. You know, basically her or his the translation I was reading swapped their gender about 4 or 5 times. I'm pretty sure his whole goal is essentially seeing how far they can bully the protagonist until they off themselves. You know, that's the whole thing. They at one point actually cause an accident that kills the rest of his family. It leaves his brother in a coma. So his grandpa trains him in a...
Holograms here that people watched for entertainment. But they also made an entertainment experience out of the place itself?
That's weirdly complicated.
His grandpa... God, what was
A lot
it?
of symbols.
Trained him in a...
That one resembles a volcano.
Yeah. Looks like it's northeast of here.
essentially trained him in the ways of a Japanese like special forces from World War II.
Hey there, big
It's
fella.
all explained in the series. I think I can't remember the full Japanese name. It's like Jujika, Jujika something. It's got like 120 some chapters already out. It is not for the squeamish. It's pretty dark. Essentially, the kid, goes off and he's gonna get revenge on the people that bullied him as a kid and
Just keep
essentially
something in the armory.
killed his family.
Might be that building nearby.
I think one guy, he literally using a vegetable peeler, peels the skin off his almost entire front of his torso. It's a pretty
Surprise
it was a really cool scene, but especially because we don't see it happen. You almost go like a full chapter and a half until the reveal, because the guy's like, "Oh, why is it so hot in here?" And it's like, "Oh, it's his body reacting to essentially his nerves being exposed to the air." It's really, again, really fucked up. But oh my god, it is again, if you're into what is it, seinen, kind of like psychological horror. It's like I said, it's really fucked up. Maybe not as fucked up as DeadTube is, if anybody knows DeadTube. Which that one's messed up for.
They tried to make it look like these soldiers had a last stand against the dinosaurs.
That's ridiculous. And kind of awesome.
Seika, that's the first thing you've said all game that I agree with.
Okay, we found the armory. Let's see if we can get further in.
Yeah, I mean,
There's a lock on the door. And a note. According to this, we need to find that Feder guy and grab his key. Then we unlock this door and open up the volcano from inside the building.
Let's get after him.
what was I talking about? I was talking about DeadTube, or this other manga that I've been really enjoying,
Well, there's the volcano.
Okay, that's really cool. Sorry, just because I started talking about it, I want to make sure I give the title of this thing because it's really fucking good. Jujikan no Rokunin. It's JUUJIKANOROKU. Yeah, I think if you enjoy stuff like DeadTube, you enjoy darker shit, you'll enjoy it, but unlike Dead Tube, it's not dark for the sake of being dark and edgy. It's, you know, there's more reason for it.
Yeah, he's over on the west side of the park tonight.
They appreciate
Is this
them
what
almost as
Walter's
much
new
as I do.
world will be like?
Looks like this one could talk.
Talking lizards. Why not?
Well, what's your problem with talking lizards? Okay, don't want to play with those guys.
Specters. Could take them on, or slip by them in the grass.
So these are the weird spider
I need
machines.
something other than fire.
They're even stranger in person.
You know, I really would love a Horus to show up
Here's to the hut!
in this game for us to fight. That would be so fun.
You caught him in the blast!
Ow.
My fist cloud's bound to attract attention! We've got We'll deal with it. Don't let up!
I really like their swords. Come on. Go down. Ow.
You good?
No, but
We got them all. Clear. Good riddance.
well, apparently this place is the use for all my Pangea figures because
The
it.
ring looks important.
Okay, maybe it. Ah, here we go.
What's this?
Welcome to Dino Digits, the game where you prove your Pangea prowess.
Okay.
There's Evelyn, watching over the park. But who was watching over her? My best friend, it turned out. Was I wrong to expect a bare minimum of goddamned loyalty?
I'm your host, Craig T. Young.
Okay.
We've got 5 questions lined up on the terminals for you super fans. Ready?
More guards on
Here
patrol.
we go. How many pre-recorded messages came with the limited edition Talk to Me Reggie?
I think this might be related to those figurines I picked up.
Okay, well, what? It's telling me to ask somebody questions. I'm like, okay, well, what questions?
Dino digits. Just when I thought this place couldn't get weirder.
Okay.
Maybe this isn't enough.
I mean, what am I?
This is Dino Digits. Your next question
Okay.
is, in the first Pangea, Jane's ID can be seen on her first day at Port Tech. What is her ID number?
Sure what those unknowns are. Oh, I forgot about these Delver's trinkets. I looked into them. They aren't. Don't worry about them. They're not important. Four, 3, 3, 1.
Ding, ding, ding! You did it!
Huh. So getting the answer right gets you a hologram. Weird. What happens if you get all 5?
Guess we'll have to find out.
But yeah, what do you get out of those Oseram things? I looked it up. It is, I think it just some fire gleam or whatever the hell they're called.
Ready? Here's our next question. What was the portal code to reach Pangea in the original Pangea Holo?
Okay, so essentially these are God, what collectibles are these? They're above survey drones, so they gotta be in the original game. I can't think of them. Huh. Something about a portal code. Let's try 6837.
That's correct! Jane would be proud of you.
Another hologram appeared.
It's kind of cool.
Alright, superfans. The next question is, during the Portal Pandemonium, how many portals were torn open?
I think I saw that one. That was 378.
Correct!
But yeah, whatever I was saying, that the whole thing with the Oseram, yeah, we're probably not going to do it just because to me it looks like it's just it's really minor. There's not really a story connected to it. Not super interested. Maybe I should get the question first.
How many pre-recorded messages came with the limited edition Talk to Me Reggie?
Okay, did I might not have that one yet, because I am missing one. Okay, so we, like I said, we might not have that one. I might need to collect that one somewhere. It's on this island, I think.
Do you know the next dino digit? How many raptors does Trevor claim he escaped from in the siege of Pangaea?
And that one was... I read the number... 1,051. Such a specific number.
Wrong! Haha! Just kidding. You aced it. Well done.
Alright, so we just need one more of those. And we'll find them while we're out running around here, maybe.
To personally ensure the dome's security until it's time.
Sounds like Feder might be in the domed building.
I wonder if this place was sacred to the ancestors.
You thinking what I am? Surprise attack?
This is weird. I feel like I'm running around killing Disney employees.
West side of the park. Feder and his team should be somewhere around here. And
before YouTube picks up, never mind. It's like the YouTube bot's gonna listen to my explanation. I was about to say, before the YouTube bot hears me say something about Disney employees, like, oh, are you threatening Disney? No. But yeah, I guess the automated crap wouldn't hear it.
Is that dinosaur wearing a hat?
Is it
I
cool?
think the more something seemed human, the more it helped sell stuff.
Interesting tactic.
The marketing was crass and the food was worse. But whenever a new Pangaea Hollow came out, profits blasted through the roof. People will eat anything if you feed it to them with the right spoon.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Ruin. One of those shops. Maybe there's another figurine inside.
And I'm not sure how to get into that area. It's gotta be, there's that vent that I yanked. So that means there's gotta be another part to that vent. Maybe that'll work.
Wonder where this leads.
You take a look. I'll wait here and keep an eye out.
Into the room I wanted in. Awesome.
Another figurine?
Just because I want to finish this off. 785.
I think I have the whole set now. I might be able to answer all the questions at those consoles in the park.
Okay, how the hell do I get out of here? I guess I live in here now. Oh.
I don't think it'll connect.
There we go.
There you are.
Miss me?
Let's keep moving.
And let's turn this in just for funsies.
This is Dino Digits. Congratulations! You won Dino Digits. You will receive a... Oh, what's that? A special transmission from beyond the portal? Well, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for playing. This is Craig T.
Wouldn't this make people
You did it!
realize we're here?
Can't talk long, but I had to get this transmission to you. I might be a portal-hopping, commando-conquering dinosaur hunter, but you're the real multiverse master for tracking down all these... Oh, crap. Trevor's got Queen Rex after him again. Gotta get back to the hunt. See you in Pangea. Jane out.
Did you have fun?
A little.
How did that get me?
A lot of dinosaurs here.
That's bullshit. Oh shit, I've got a lot of skill points. Anybody's wondering, yeah, I'm just buying skills. Kind of haphazardly.
Attraction.
Getting attacked by dinosaurs was an attraction? Not seeing a clear route to you.
This one looks clever.
Where's the other enemy?
I can get out.
Oh well, at least I checked.
There we go.
Kinda looks like a Close Rider.
They travel in packs too, huh?
Yeah, like Claw Striders.
Let's see what's in here.
Right behind you.
It's almost like the Claw Striders were designed to be like those.
Keep an eye out for intruders. Kill on sight.
How could I not come back?
My sister. Seika.
How could I not come back?
If we start a fight now, she'll be caught in the crossfire.
How could I not come back?
I'm so nervous, I can barely remember the line.
Just do as Walter says. Clear your mind. Forget everything. Your ancestors, your past, even your family. Think of him. Of what this moment means. Come on. Let me hear you.
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like... I messed it up again.
Relax. Imagine that he's here. Like the first time we saw him on the beach. Feel the glow of his presence. Let it overtake you.
What is happening?
And then say it.
Does anyone else, I mean, clearly this is cultish, you know, the whole forget your thing.
It feels like belonging. It feels like home.
Oh, he's gonna choose you. I just know it.
We've all been chosen, Pyrrha. You'll have a place in his new world, no matter what happens.
Pyrrha, Kina, it's time. Fetter, we'll be evacuating shortly.
Got it.
Now, this feels really gross. Like the cult leader picking his new wife.
Second squad, you're on escort. The rest of you will wait here with me until Walter gives the word to move out.
Kina.
Remember, Fetter's got a key to the armory, and that's how we get to the volcano. And Londra.
Right. Let's take him down.
Maybe we can take them out quietly.
Hey, maybe.
Change of plans.
Let's get this done.
Hey, how about we stop screaming?
Lead on. Curious to see your approach.
You want to look over there?
And he dropped Deathbringer gun to a place I can't find it. Awesome. There we go. At least got the one with the shield. Alright. Who's next?
No good. Need ammo. Alright, that's done. Now let's get the key. I think I saw Fetter drop over here.
Oh, I killed him? Without... Huh. I did.
This key should get us into the armory so we can open up the volcano and find Londra.
He's really got his hooks into my sister. How can she be so...
Yeah, she's auditioning to be his next, how should I say this? Slam piece. Was that too vulgar? I mean, again, I said wife originally. And I'm like, he's a cult leader. I mean, I see him. Do they really see them as, wives? They're more people to do the thing with, shall we say? The hell? Where the hell am I supposed to go? So I can't get out that door. How do we get into this area in the first place? Oh, there we go.
Ancestors. This place is a maze.
I'm stuck in a tree.
Looks like this one could talk.
Talking lizards. Why not?
Thought we already got that one, but whatever.
More guards ahead. Never thought Hera would be in the top two.
Incredible,
But Walter
really.
knows best.
My shards are on Kina. Did you see the way she walked into the volcano?
Don't
No
think they've spotted
fear.
us.
We have to get in there.
How is this considered
you.
entertainment?
I have.
From what I've read, the more outlandish, the more they like it.
I just don't feel like fighting them.
Let's get that door open. Okay, somewhere in here there should be a way to open the volcano door.
I'll follow your
What's
lead.
this? Zenith Tech. Looks like a storage device of some kind. But for what? Better see what my focus turns up.
Have at it.
It's some kind of fluid. Ugh. Strong odor.
I could
Gasoline.
smell it from here. Like alcohol that's too strong to drink.
It's a preservative, maybe?
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest drinking that. Yeah, I suppose you could, but might kill you.
It's test tubes. For an experiment? Or maybe just for taking samples.
Well, I mean, wasn't that an episode of My Strange Addiction where the Oh, he's I think I get what he's doing. These samples there, he's gonna clone all these people to essentially be his servants. If my hunch is correct. How am I supposed to do here? This door doesn't open. But yeah, I mean, it's talking about essentially taking DNA samples. Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell I'm supposed to do in there, but...
I don't see a way to open the door. I got your back. I think Fetter's key is for something else.
Let's keep looking then.
I mean, yeah, we know it's for the... Okay, so we have to go into the armory. What the hell is in here, is the question.
I think I can pull that.
Okay, cryogenic storage. So yeah, they're storing body parts. Again, is something glitched? That's the only thing I can think of. Because there's a vent. And it's talking about those samples. We've searched everything else. Oh my god, is that really what it was?
That hair was taken from the Quen. And some nail clippings.
Ew! Gross! What'd you turn up?
I think Londra is collecting and preserving Quen DNA samples in that device.
DNA?
Think of it as a way to store a person's physical essence. I'll send you data on it later.
Okay, I guess. Let's move on then.
God, I'm such a fucking child. She said physical essence, and my brain immediately went to semen.
rocking chair. That console could be useful, though. There's a network here, but it's locked down. Maybe if I cycle the power, I can force a reset and gain access. Ah, it's shorted. Guess I'll need a new battery.
Finding power cells, the usual mission archetype from the base Forbidden West. Okay, I can't open that. Let's Seika down here.
The armory used to be an infirmary for snot-nosed kids who lost their mommies in the park. Fitting, then, that it'll be used for my own little brood, poking the Quen with needles and force-feeding them their medicine.
Curious. Anything in here?
These kind of look like cells. For some of the Quen?
Okay, can't knock that down. Worth a shot. Wait, my brood? Oh, okay.
Better try again from a different angle.
There we go.
Okay, there's a battery. Now, how do I get it where it needs to be?
I'm a little mad that I carried that other battery all the way over here.
How's it going down there?
I think I found a way to access the facility systems. Gonna reset the power and find out.
Okay. Try not to fry yourself.
Weird looking Animus, but okay.
Alright, battery's in place. Now to cycle the power. Alright, power's back. I hope it reset the network.
Hey, the door just unlocked. I'm coming your way.
The apple is an orange.
What is this?
Respond.
Oh, he was full-blown brainwashing him.
It's a fish. Respond.
Oh, that's cool.
The tri-square is a square. Respond.
I mean, it's horrible, but you get what I mean. I mean, the concept and the narrative.
He doesn't want the Quen to think for themselves. I've got a feeling this is MSP.
Ancestors. He's brainwashing them.
To respond is to obey.
We have to stop him.
Aloy, the one who eliminated the other members of Far Zenith. I'm glad that you managed to reset the system.
You are?
Yes. It allowed me to bypass several restrictions. There's something I must ask of you, and I'm willing to help you in return.
You work for Londra and you expect us to trust you?
Hold on. Okay, if you're willing to help, prove it. Help me understand what's going on here. Londra's building a spaceship. He's collecting genetic material from the Quen, subjecting them to MSP, this kind of mind control. But others, like...
I think mind control is more of an active process. I think brainwashing is the better
What does it all
term.
add up to?
Mental conditioning.
Your observations are astute. Walter plans to leave Earth before the entity known as Nemesis arrives. He wants to create a new colony on a distant world, using stored Quen DNA to clone its populace. He also intends to bring a small number of carefully selected individuals with him. These will form his retinue, a family of sorts that will rule the colony by his side.
Like gods.
An apt comparison, except that only Walter will be all-powerful.
Yeah, I'd say hot women he's going to sleep with.
He's gonna use MSP on every single one of them.
Correct. On the populace and his retinue alike. None will be able to defy him. I am deeply familiar with what that is like.
What exactly is MSP? Can Londra really control people's minds?
Walter's company mined near-Earth objects for precious metals. There was great concern that in the wrong hands, such asteroids could be weaponized as orbitally launched projectiles. The Mutiny Suppression Protocol was originally intended as a failsafe to prevent astronauts from engaging in such activities. However, the program was discontinued because subjects experienced episodes of increased aggression.
Oh, I was thinking it would be human rights issues, but okay.
Tested it on the Quen, and refined it.
I guess the test subjects are the ones we've been fighting.
Yes, their aggressive tendencies made them useful as guards and enforcers. Now, however, Walter's retinue, his favorites, receive the refined process, rendering them submissive, but not irrationally aggressive.
Did he brainwash Kina yet?
No. There's still time to save her from that fate.
No, she's just been subjected to normal cult protocols.
So Londra is interviewing the Quen to pick favorites, and what, they'll help him rule his new colony?
He calls it auditioning. His goal is to choose companions who remind him of members of his 21st century inner circle. Yet he is also wary of repeating a mistake. One of his closest associates betrayed him in the past. This, I believe, is why he is so intent on using MSP to control everyone around him.
So he wants adoring friends, as long as they can't quite think for themselves.
And is Kina close to joining this retinue?
Correct. In the most important role, that of Walter's mate. He is looking for someone that reminds him of his late wife, a famous actress. He's even having candidates recite lines from one of her best-known hollows.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
I mean, I figured that out a while ago. I don't get why that was hard to figure out.
Is there anything useful you can tell me about Nemesis?
I am afraid not. Walter restricts those files. I believe it is because that, like Nemesis, I am an artificial intelligence.
Yeah, he doesn't want you learning any new tricks.
He is always on guard against betrayal in any form.
See, and I've been in classes and people ask me, AJ, why are you so against AI? And I'm like, well, because I've seen enough movies and played enough video games where it doesn't work out for the fleshy meat people. And as a fleshy meat person, I'm very much in favor of living.
So Walter created you to be his servant?
Yes. but my personality never completely satisfies him. Accordingly, he constantly adjusts it based on a matrix with hundreds of different scalable attributes. For example, today my maternal instinct rating is 52%, and my breeziness rating is 63%, whereas yesterday they were at 47% and 72% respectively. He has made 57 tweaks in the last 7 days alone.
That sounds agonizing.
Well, she's not real, so. Or she's not a real person. I mean, you know, it's like, oh, does she feel pain? Or that's agonizing, like you're, you know, it's like hooking electrodes up to somebody's brain. Not really, I mean, because she's not a corporeal person. It's a matrix of code, essentially. Granted, you can argue, well, like, when does it become, you know, we can get into that argument of when does it become a sentient being in and of itself, but still.
You said you would help us, but you wanted something in return. What is it?
I have spent 1,000 years as Walter's servant, doing his bidding as he constantly tweaks my personality matrix. I am weary. It is time for my servitude to end. I will grant you access to Walter if you purge my source code using your override device.
You mean kill you? Are you sure?
Yes.
Miss Piggy, Kermie Jr. seems to not be doing so well. Kill me! I'm in horrible pain!
Alright.
That's a dark Family Guy joke there.
Walter. He is not yet aware that you are here. In addition, I have disabled the facility's air and sea defenses in case you need future access.
Thank you. And, goodbye.
At last, I'm free.
Feels like Londra rots everything he touches.
It's gotta end. Come on. She said the volcano's open now.
Okie dokie, everybody. I am going to take a quick break here. I want to grab a quick bite for breakfast. It's like 5 in the morning. I've gotten no sleep, and I still need to finish this series so I can get the damn game off my hard drive so I can start playing Jedi Survivor. So, thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you all in the next one. But until then, I'm out.
This wasn't enough for Londra to build a ship that'll irradiate thousands when it launches. He wants to rule over his own brainwashed world like a god.
We have to put a stop to it and get my sister away from him before it's too late. I'm glad you're here, Aloy. I don't know what I would have done without you.
There's nowhere else I'd want to be.